pretty bloody windy. To be fair, the forecast for the week isn't looking real good, but we've just got to make the most of it. We've spotted a few bulls already, so a few tahr on the tops as we were flying in, so get us camp set up and yeah, we'll get into it. So as you can see, we're now in Tahr country. This morning we've set up our big size tent, made a pretty decent camp, sheltered in behind a rock best we can. It's pretty exposed, but so hopefully all goes well. Just cooking something to eat now. We've got some sausages and lamb chops on, and then we're going to heat up in glass. We've seen a few animals at the top, which is cool. So all in all, we've got a full week in here, Tim, father and I. So yeah.
To see what happens, eh? He's going to come out and see where the mob is. See where the big mob is. I think he's good. I think he'd go 12.
Eh?
I think he'd go at least 12. Just range it. He fucking knows. He's side on, sniffing an Annie's ass. See him?
He's sniffing Annie's ass,
yeah?
Head on, isn't he? Come downhill, eh?
Yeah. He's going up.
Here he comes.
Hello, Andrew. Bull's down.
Yeah, it's one we've been watching for the last few hours from camp. Our plan sort of paid off, eh? We come up here, we got some good footage of another one that looked alright, but when we were way down there, we're pretty sure this is the guy that was the bigger looking bull. We came up here before and there was another one, he just didn't look that old. Snuck a bit further, had a couple of nannies up here whistling at us, and this they all just appeared, and a whole lot of nannies, eh? There was a dozen or more nannies. And that's what that big guy had when we were watching way down there, so not a lot of time.
We better get moving, eh?
Yeah. Good country though, isn't it?
So, just got up to the bull and both his bloody horns are smashed off. Yeah, you wouldn't read about it.
We'll have to
Alright, so as you can see the bull there smashed both his horns off falling down there. It wasn't even a big tumble, but after a good half an hour, 40 minutes of searching, our man's found both the bloody horns.
That's a good bull, Tim. Very good bull.
There we go. Oh well, the happy hunter. You'd be very pleased you found those. It wasn't looking good for a bit there. We found one straight away.
I know, it was just right there, it was just He must have been just taking a few more knocks than we thought on his way down, eh?
It didn't seem like that big of a drop, to be honest.
No, I've certainly shot them a lot bigger drops than I've been fine, but anyway, should we put him on his head in? Okay, so here we go. We got him. I've popped his horns back on for, well, trying to get a good photo. We're certainly in some pretty spectacular country tucked up behind us here, so absolutely over the moon. The first afternoon in here, and shot, he's at least 13, I think he's close to 13 and a half. We'll get a proper measure when we can get some level ground, I suppose, but
he's a bloody good bull, there's no denying that.
Don't get much better than that, eh? That's pretty good. Man, he's got some few old marks in him, eh? He's an old toiler. Beautiful big bull. Just running, it's getting late, so we want to just roll him down the hill best we can. We might even come back tomorrow and get his skin anyway and get some better photos or something, so we better make a move, eh? We've still got a fairly decent climb down out here, but you can see the country behind us.
She's beautiful, isn't it?
Big country, Tim. Right, so we've managed to get this bull a fair way down the hill. Still a decent way to the river, but certainly a lot more in a better position for tomorrow. We'll come back in the morning. It's pitch black now. Bit of a go back to camp, but yeah, we'd like to come back tomorrow and get some good photos and spend some time and get the nice cape off him anyway. He's got a beautiful big skin. So you can see camp down there. Dad's got the lantern on, so he should have our pork chops on hopefully. And yeah, another probably what, 40 minutes or so we're back in camp. So quick hunt in the morning, I suppose, see what we can see. Otherwise, at least we've got something to do anyway. All in all, you can't complain on day one, Tim.
Nah.
Okay, early morning, just breaking light. Reasonably cold, but it's still clear, which is pretty good, eh? Tim's had a little glass. Woody onto something, Tim? Two animals. Up to where we were last night, which was up that area up in here. So yeah, get the kettle on, keep glassy, and so you can see, but it's certainly a very good morning, nice and clear. Gonna make the most of it. Always looking over a few maps, and before we get out, cover that bull. Some nice steak and lamb chops for breakfast. All's well. Camp's holding together.
Alright, so we're just about to head off. Had a good feed this morning, a bit of glassing, seen a couple of animals, nothing more than a hunt. Go down and sort out the big bull there, Andrew.
Yeah, we'll go down and put his horns back on, get some photos, skin him off. Dad's going to come with us too, so we'll have a look. And yeah, get down that river. Mix up some roe, have a drink, and get back here around lunchtime. And we've got a big mission planned if it stays clear enough. Upriver today for a good look around, so we'll carry on and get over there.
Alright, there we go.
So we're getting there now. Almost up to where the bull was. Just having a quick breather. Get some height. Nearly there. So we're just going to skin him off now. We've got a few photos and things, and Dad's going to head back. It's just starting to drizzle now. While we're here mucking around behind me, Tim and I, there was a younger bull. We heard some whistling and we looked up. He was probably only 60-80 metres up there. We were trying like anything to get Dad set up here on the bit of angle to shoot him, but it's just too slippery. The bloody tussock couldn't get a firm grip to shoot from. So anyway, he's just dawdled back up there. Might just get a sun shower, but we better sort this animal out and get back to camp. Now the knife work, Tim.
Yeah, it's never easy on the side of a mountain, but I'm sure we'll get it done. It ain't the first time.
Nah. It's just starting to get a little bit of drizzle, unfortunately. Very good. Taking its horns back off. All's well. We're here, Tim, eh?
Bloody good, isn't it?
Well, it's always good having one of these on, eh? As heavy as they can be. Yeah, so we've skinned them off. Quite a few tahr been coming down above us. Haven't seen the big boy we seen yesterday in the late evening, but we got this guy done. Taking his back legs for some meat. The rest of it was pretty bruised and bloody, eh? That bloke certainly made some mess. And we've got the head. Just stitch those horns on, I suppose, can't we?
Yeah, we'll sort something out.
Bloody good, back for a hot lunch. The old man's just got there before, so we won't even have the kettle on for us. Nearly back in camp now. Been a good old slog. But yeah, we'll get up here and put some hot lunch on and have a rest again, I suppose. Probably have an hour rest and then get hunting, yeah. Just got back to camp. Connie had a peanut butter sandwich, and another bull's been spotted up high. A long way away, but it's some nannies. I'll zoom right out and give you a look how far from camp he actually is. That far. Okay, so we just left camp for the evening hunt. We've spotted 3 different bulls, I think. One about high behind camp, the one that we zoomed right in on before, and there's actually one up the head of the valley up here. So we're going to get up there, have a look around. We haven't even been up here yet, so it'd be nice to explore it and see what happens. Get up there. So we've just made it up to a good vantage point. I'm just going to glass over a lot of this country here opposite us. Some really good looking country there. There's a few bulls up the top left over there. We need something a bit closer at this stage. Having a feed, I think he's looking at us now. So we'll just see what happens. Play it by ear, Tim. It's freezing up here now. Give me a bit of a look here. So he's across the river and he's heading up the other side there. It certainly isn't taking him long. He's heading up into there somewhere. We've seen those nannies. Good luck, little fella. So after a good couple of hours of glassing, we've picked up a few animals. Had that young one come right down pretty close. And we've been glassing a lot of country.
few, but a long way away.
Yeah, so we're just going to swaddle back around through the scree below these bluffs and up above camp. It's probably only about half an hour or so, it'll be dark, so yeah, we're just going to sidle around through here, down there, and just in the bottom of the screen there in the river and the tussock to where our tent is. So keep our eyes peeled, but it's good to get up here and have a look anyway. Certainly some big country. Right, so a bit of glassing this morning. We've picked up a few animals again, pretty high. We had that one that walked through probably 500 or 600 away, younger looking bull. We just let him be, but we're just going to head down the river now for an hour or so and just sit and wait, see if anything's living in that scrub. Might get onto some chamois, would be the ideal thing, but we'll just see what happens. Come back, have some lunch, a big feed, and plan our evening from there. So we've been sitting here glassing for a little bit, and we've just spotted the other bigger bull right up the top here, so we'll zoom in for a look. Way up. Very good size bull, that one. So the boys have sent me ahead. I've got back to camp now. I've got breakfast on. Some venison kranskis. I'm just trying to think what else I can whip up. But yeah, another really nice morning. Good to see that mob of animals up the top we seen the first afternoon. Obviously we took the big boy to start with, but there was another decent one there at that time, and it appears that something else has come into play as well. So we're just going to watch them, and they're probably one of the more accessible areas. So we'll see how we go with them, but for now, back here at camp, breakfast on as well. Start of day 3 we are into now, so be in touch. Okay, so we're just leaving camp now, Tim and I. Dad's going to stay back for the afternoon and sit in the sun and read his book. Yes. So we've been watching that big group up in that spot. They've pushed up a little bit higher, so we're just going to head down river to start with. We'll keep an eye on them. If they do come down to the head of that chute, then we will go and have a crack, but other than that, we'll get down in the scut and scan all this bush for the evening. So hopefully we can get onto something anyways.
New country.
Yeah.
Looking good.
So we've been glassing down here for the last hour and a half or so. We've come a fair way down the river. Still up high, but plenty of good country we've been glassing into. Not a lot of animals seen down where we were hoping. The bull spotted up fairly high with the footage, but
Quite steep down in here, isn't it? It's
just under an hour and it'll be dark, so we're going to slowly make our way back up and just glass our way back to camp. Nice looking country, but anyway, we might get back here at some other stage. Alright, so another beautiful looking morning. It's probably the best one we've had actually this morning. There's hardly any wind, and it is clear sky everywhere, even right up the top. See the top of the peaks and everything. So the plan is today, get out and glass as we do every morning, and then if that group of, well, there's a couple of good bulls up there, but if that group of Tahr are back in that vicinity, which hopefully they are, I'm just going to head straight for them, get up there a bit earlier, sit and wait, see our best bet. Certainly the more accessible ones, but who knows, nice morning like this, a bit of sunshine, they could pop up anywhere, but for now it's a beautiful, beautiful sky. Better get glassing. Okay, so Tim and I are just heading out. Been watching that one, well, those couple on that hill opposite where we've seen them all the time. I was just glassing around, and finally up on the big hill just above camp, finally seen a bull. Been watching it there the whole time, waiting for something handy. And something has turned up, and he looks like a good bull. He's just coming to the bluff perfectly for us. So we're going to sneak up this hill, try and get a closer look, see how we go anyway. Okay, so we've made it to the top of the hill. They haven't shown yet, so they're still in behind the little crevice where we last seen them, which is good. Tim's just set the scope now. What's it reckon, Tim?
425.
425 it is, yards, so easily doable. You can still see the other big fella way up on the top. It might just be a bit of a waiting game, possibly. Okay, so we've got to a pretty good vantage point. We've got two options now. One's to try and get up the scree behind us and come up just above them and be right on top of them. But it's looking steeper than we thought. Well, we knew it was steep, but we thought we might have a chance. But we're going to go around the bottom and look in to where he is and just move really slowly, and hopefully we can just get a look at him. He's basically where that white piece of snow is there. He's just over in the right,
Down a bit, yeah.
out of sight. So we're going to just cut around the bottom here and look into him best we can. So fingers crossed, it could all happen pretty quickly. We'll just play it by ear. Okay, so we've got up here. We couldn't see them quite as well as we'd hoped. We have spotted them though. We spotted a nanny, a young one, and then one of the young bulls, so they were here. But just getting in to have a proper look, and it's just near on impossible. We've climbed a hell of a long way up. Camp's way, way down there, almost above Tim's head, right in the river flats. But yeah. Anyway, we've seen another little bull over the other side. We're just about to get to a little bit of a look out above us, have a quick look there, and then we're going to head back, I think. Light little drizzle now. About 1,000 metre climb for no result, Tim.
Yeah.
Joys of Tahr hunting, isn't it?
You got to have a go though.
Oh yeah. Beaten, Tim, eh?
What are we doing up here?
We're pretty high now.
Ridiculous.
It is literally straight down below us and straight up above us. We won't go any further for now though. That's it. We're done. Back to camp, I suppose.
Yeah.
Had our morning exercise, have a rest, and see if the other fella downriver comes out.
Right up the other side, eh?
Bugger.
If we see that bull, we will though.
Alright.
Bit of drizzle starting to come down.
Yeah. We better head down. After you, I guess.
Okay.
So we're heading out now for the evening. After getting back after this morning's big walk, we had a big hot lunch of deviled sausages and just kicked around camp really.
With a few showers of rain, so
Yeah.
kept us in the tent for a little bit.
Yeah. First rain of the trip. Not heavy, but enough just to force us inside. Managed to skinned off that bull's head from the other day, so that's cleaned up. Just potted around really. It was actually quite nice. We've been glassing now since the rain stopped, and we haven't seen anything, but we're just going to walk down to the little knob here just below camp and sit and wait. We've got about an hour and a half to 2 hours of light, May see a shower again or not, I don't know.
Prepared for it though, so
Yeah. So we'll get down there and see what we can see. Right, so another morning up basically pretty early. We've been glassing since first light. It's been out of light for about an hour now, but picked up a few bulls. One quite handy upriver I picked up before. He's got a nanny held up on the bluff, so every chance he hopefully can stay put, because if we get out there he's possibly in a shootable position. No sign of our main resident fellas up here, but anyway, the plan is for the day is to quickly have our bacon and eggs. We've got a bit of a lunch, we'll take jet boil and heat up some noodles and stuff for the day, and we'll just head right up there and be prepared to be out there till dark if need be. Put a big effort in and get right up the head of the valley to see what happens, so all is well. Today was meant to be our weather bomb when we first flew in. Wednesday they told us was going to be a very bad day, but it's probably dawned as the best day of the week so far. So anyway, have some breakfast and we'll get up the hill. So we're off. Upriver, still nice and early. Hopefully a good day ahead. Okay, so we've got up reasonably high up the valley now. We've sat straight across where we seen that with the nanny earlier on that rock on the other side. We haven't been able to spot him in the rock, but we've just been glassing and picked him up. He's about the same height as us on the other side. He's just sitting down in the sun chewing his cud. I'm going to try and get down the creek and just get a little bit closer. But it's good to spot him. Doesn't know we're here at this stage, so all is well. It's still very early in the morning, plenty of time. Looks like a shooter. Tim's pretty keen to take him, so we'll get down and have a look. So we've come down from where we were, across the river, with Dad back up the top there, left our bags on the creek. Just going to try and sneak in and see how close we can get. Tim's going to try and pop him, so we're getting pretty close now. Shot, mate. Good shot. Good shot, Tim.
easy as that, mate.
Nice
Not
and
hard when they're under 100.
yeah, nice and close. Very good.
Worked perfectly.
Nice bull.
Yeah, it's only a little really. It's a bit smaller than I thought. That's alright.
Oh, a bit more meat, eh?
Oh yeah. Another beautiful skin. And
We've passed quite a few up that size, so to get one like that, getting towards the end of the week.
I'm happy to take something.
Absolutely. Alright, we can get them up, eh?
Quite long.
So I'm going to drag him to the edge of the cliff for a bit of a look-see. Happy days, eh?
Yeah. He's not quite as big as I thought looking through the camera. He'd easily go over 11 inches. He might be pushing 12. But he's looked like he had good bases, but he's just...
I reckon that length though.
Yeah, he is. Not to worry.
We put the stalk in though. We've let quite a few go.
Beautiful coat on him, like him.
Yeah, that's the thing. We've been tanning a few skins ourselves the last year or so, so it'd be nice to practice on something like this, eh?
Yeah, main goal was to get myself another skin this trip. It's going to be hard to top the Tahr I've already got at home, so
Yeah,
Something
exactly.
like this is good.
Nice, and we'll not that far down the campaign. We can take him down there.
Taking a bit more meat off this one.
Sausage meat. Awesome. We're supposed to be ready to pop them up for a few little photos and enjoy it, eh? Now that we've actually got up here too, we've waved Dad down. He was back over there somewhere watching us. There he is. We were going to try and get up a bit high and see if we get that divide, but as we've got up here, it's just not going to be that easy to pick our way up in there, especially with the old man. And well, we've shot something now, so we'll just deal to them, assess it. We know there's some better animals up high up this area.
We know we can get up in here now too, which is good.
Alright, better prop them up, eh, and we'll have a little bit of a look-see anyway.
Alright, so his nanny decided to come back for a look. Seeing as we're not that far from camp, we decided to pop her as well. All good meat animals, so there she is. Bloody good, isn't it?
Let's get a bit of meat in it, Tim.
Oh, it is. It is. There's plenty of them around, so it's always good to shoot a few nannies. They are nice eating.
We hummed and hard, eh? And we thought well, maybe we should have shot her, and she's come back for a look. So she was just up there. We're not far to the river.
Yep. Be bloody good. More sausage meat. I'll even take some steaks off here. They're quite good eating actually, so certainly worth shooting.
Oh well, they can both carry on what they were doing in heaven, I suppose.
Yeah, well, they're together forever now.
Yeah. Okay, we better dress them out and get down the creek. Dad's getting down, so cool.
Yeah, good hunt.
Okay, so we've met up with Dad. We're nearly down the river now. Tim and I have dragged them down, gutted. Tim's going to skin his bull off now. I'll shoot back up the river and get our packs that we dropped. And then we're going to sit there and have some lunch. So all's well. Back in the camp, 3 happy hunters. We made the right call after all. We've got a bit of drizzle now. Flags stuck around. Oh, but yeah, all's well. Right, we've had an interesting old night. Bit of snow all around us. South of some pretty heavy rain, which turned to snow. Tent's taken a bit of a hammering behind us, a bit of collapse. So might be a few repairs, but yeah, it's a good fresh cold morning this morning. A little bit of fog about, so anyway, let's just get glassing for Tahr. Now it's snowing again, so we didn't get very far off our glassing, but we've got out and we've whacked a fair bit of the snow off the top of the tent, which was starting to cave it in a little bit. Yeah, basically just back inside, I suppose, and hope that it clears. Alright, so we've listened to the weather this morning. It's not looking good for the next few days. It's going to come on pretty bad. So not only us, but a few other parties have called up. We're going to arrange to pick up. So 10 o'clock this morning, we've got an hour to pack everything up, and the helicopter should be here. So a little bit earlier than we had hoped, but we haven't been stuck here for another 4 or 5 days of this bad weather coming. So we'll pack things up, and that's it. So we're told to have everything packed up by 10. It's just after 11 now, and it's starting to snow pretty heavy. So the only cover we've got is under this rock. So we're sitting here having a cold beer.
It's quite good. The beer's very cold.
But it is snowing heavy, so
He might be a little late yet.
could be. Cheers.
Oh, cheers.